से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में हो अव्यक्त वतन में हम उड़ के चले जाएं। ओ हम उड़ के चले प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है वो। जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है। बनना है संपूर्ण किया बाबा से वादा है, जो बाबा से किया था वो वादा निभाएंगे। हम उड़ के चले जाएं। ओ हम उड़ के चले प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। देहधारी ना याद आए हो, ये देह ना याद आए। देहधारी ना याद आए, ये पतित पुरानी सी हो दुनिया भी ना याद आए। याद आए तो बस अपना वो वतन ही याद आए। दुनिया से क्या लेना, वो नगरी हमारी है, हमको है वहाँ रहना। हम ज्ञान से सज धज के उस नगरी में जाएंगे। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। वतन में है ठहरे हुए बाबा हमारे लिए, ओ वतन में है ठहरे हुए बाबा हमारे लिए। कर रहे हैं इंतजार घर ले जाने के लिए। आकारी बन करके हम वतन में जाएंगे। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में, हो अव्यक्त वतन में। ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, हो उस मीठे से वतन में।
Om Shanti, everyone. In remembrance of Baba, taking everyone's love remembrances, went to offer bhog to Baba. And Baba very, very lovingly accepted bhog first. And then Baba was giving drishti to all of us. And Baba was, as he is always, very, very, pleasant and cheerful. So I kept looking at Baba. Then Baba said that some children might be wondering what Baba does all the time. So I said, yeah, if we know what you do, we will also do that. Baba said, I am only an observer. I watch drama all the time. Drama is perfect, is accurate, and also within drama, each one of you are playing your part. So your part is also unique. So then Baba said that when each one of you just observe drama and be beyond sorrow, happiness, different feelings which you get. From time to time you feel you are happy, then sometimes you are not happy. Different kinds of emotions or feelings. They should not, when you are detached observer, you will go beyond this. And Baba says when you go beyond it, then you become a real donor or bestower. Because then you are able to give, or souls are able to receive what fulfills their needs. If someone needs power, someone needs love, someone needs happiness, whatever they need, your drishti will be able to give that, bestow that. So Baba said now there will be lot of service through drishti. And drishti is very connected with one's own awareness or stage. So at this time, our drishti should be a detached observer. And Baba said then, as Baba is, even we saw Brahma Baba, always cheerful. So seeing drama, saints of drama, and going beyond all different feelings gives us, Baba said, give you lot of power to bestow others. Because what is true service at present is to fulfill the need of the soul. What you think they need is different, but your stage, if it's detached observer, they will receive what they need. So it was very beautiful experience. And I thought as we are thinking of self-effort and seva, I think that's what Baba was giving direction, that at this time, what is the self-effort and what is the seva? So Baba says, every year, every month, everything, world situations are different. So based on that, the needs of the soul, whether Baba said they are Baba's children or anyone, any soul. So Baba says, do service as I am doing. So I was looking at Baba. So Baba, I said, remain silent. Baba said, whenever it is necessary, as much as necessary, that much you think and speak. And this will keep increasing your power of silence, and you will be more and more consistent in your stage of uh, double light. So it was a beautiful experience, and I thought that that's something very good. Baba gave lots of love to everyone. So, Om Shanti. Happy Sadguruvar to everyone.
वो दिन कितने प्यारे थे, ये दिन भी कितने प्यारे हैं, तब
मनोरंजन के साधन देते और आपका मन उदासी नहीं होता है जो मनोरंजन की हद की आवश्यकता, क्योंकि उदास तब होते जब मन के दास बनते। तो दास बनते हो गया कि कभी कभी तेसर जन्म के संस्कार आ जाते हैं। अब तो बादशाह बन गए ना, तो न दास बनते न उदास होते। इसलिए सदा मन मौज में रहता। एकांत में है तो भी मौज में है, संगठन में है तो भी मौज में। सदा मौजों के दाता मालिक रहते हो ना, कि कभी कभी रुस जाते हो। रुसना नहीं, ऐसे मुंह नहीं फेर देना, मन नहीं फेरना। ऐसे चेक करो कि विज्ञान की सदा कहाँ तक अविनाशी रहती। ऐसे ही धर्म सदा बच्चे मैं आपके सदा साथ हूँ।
Om Shanti. Avyak signals. Become Brahmachari, one who follows the activities of Father Brahma. The aim of each child is to be complete like Father Brahma. So, according to the aim, fill yourself with all qualifications and become complete. For this, the special dharana is to always to be Brahmachari, that is, celebrate and always uplift others. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Bhakti Parivar. Happy Sadguruvar. Today is day 7, Karankaravarhar. Balance between service and self-effort. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Hello, Om Shanti, everyone. Happy Sadguruvar. Yeah, we all want to be like Baba, right? So we have to do what Baba is doing. Our intellect gets so engaged, but Baba wants us to be more in silence. So I really had good experience with Baba in subtle regions. And I thought that I really got what I feel at this time. I look at what I need for the self and also service. Yes, there are some, they still haven't done different kinds of service. But for many of us, we have done VIP service and anything we can think of. But at this time, to be like Baba, I like when Baba said, just observe drama. In silence, observe drama. There are different scenes of drama. Variety part, right? But while observing, be beyond Nyara. So we will do it, right? We should start doing, even not all the time, but as much we can do. So we know that everyone's part, drama is accurate, is perfect, is going to repeat. Because everyone has their own karmic accounts and settling and creating. But our intellect gets quite involved, right? Sometimes we are happy, sometimes less happy. You have very subtly certain questions, certain concerns. So we have to watch. That means, am I observing or like I'm getting my intellect involved? Tomorrow I have a very important meeting for a few hours. So I thought, well, I will practice that. Baba said that will increase power to bestow according to what the soul needs. That means through drishti of being detached observer and beyond Nyara, what I am serving is fulfilling the needs of every soul. So that capacity, that power which is needed by us will keep increasing. So it's a very, very good self-effort. I was looking at the title and I said Seva and then self-efforts. It should be self-efforts and then Seva, right? Once we had a lot of discussion that when Dadis used to share knowledge, so many air souls were created. So what was it that helped the air souls to be created? It's the self-effort, the quality of self-effort. Like Mama was surrendered soul. So when we looked at Mama, first thought came is, oh, we can surrender. So if we realize that whatever is in the self, that's the type of service you will do or create that quality souls. It looks very real, and I am sure that we all will experience that. Yes, Baba has given us a lot of service, world service. But for me, I always feel that every moment some service is happening. I mean, one service is through words, or as Baba said, through drishti. But there are so many souls through our stage are being touched. They receive something wherever we are. If we realize that it's not service what I am doing, but there is Lord service happening. I remember that when I was in India, not for a long time, but how many, there were thousands of souls, but how many souls were sharing what quality they appreciate, what their experience had been, and how they had been seeing me. I was amazed, right? During Dadi Gulzar spoke, there were 25,000 Baba's children. And then every region, every zone there, they had 30, 40, 50 teachers. They all will come. And what they were sharing, I couldn't believe, right? In the sense of, oh, I haven't even seen them. They haven't even met me. So virtue is like fragrance. Virtue is like fragrance. It's not visible, but spreads. Don't try to just see the result of service, like how many I gave gyan, how many courses I did, or how much karma yoga you do. Whatever spiritual service, karma yoga, have a special virtue. Let's say keep aim of being sweetness or royalty. Royalty is visible, right? Sweetness, you know, sweetness always, always, or love for everyone, or respect, be respectful in when you're speaking or giving drishti so that other person's self-respect can get elevated. Our giving respect, lot of service happens. So at this time, all of us pay attention to keep increasing the percentage. It has to be 100%, right? I remember Baba used to say that once Baba said, if you get angry, other person will not forget it at least for 6 months. But also these days, the difference between mercy and kindness. Mercy is more like, oh, this soul doesn't have, but kindness is very charitable. In kindness, there is a kind of sharing which is happening. So mercy, of course, we have to have mercy, but kind also. So service we all have to do, right? Every moment, every thought, it's not only doing, but also it's happening. It's happening. So as much you're making effort, going higher, elevated, like Baba, Lord service is happening. Wherever you are sitting, even at one place, but people feel that fragrance. And they not only take it, but they know it's so good for sustenance of Yagya, for the souls also. And also our capacities become unlimited, right? Say, oh, love everyone. It's my family. All Baba's spaces are my home. Every place is my home. So this whole feeling of belonging, if I have this feeling that everyone belongs, we are one family, these are all our homes. If you have those kinds of vibrations, and then when expansion is there are always certain situations to arise. And I had been really looking at myself. Am I a carefree emperor? How many of you think you are carefree emperor? Yeah, how many of you? I think we still have to work on ourselves, right? So practice what Baba said today and see how your concerns, very subtle concerns, can be removed. And you become like not only Shiv Baba, but also Brahma Baba, a carefree emperor. With all four arts of living. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Mohini Didi. Happy
And,
Sadguruvar.
yes, Om Shanti.
Happy Sadguruvar. It was a beautiful Bhog message. It was very well. I do want to come to the Bhog message, but I want to talk about something you said yesterday. Yesterday, you were saying that when we become trustees of our specialties, then Baba will use us as instruments. And this morning, in the blessing, in the Sakar Murli, Baba was talking about the boat of trust is truth. And I was wondering if you could elaborate on that. The boat of trust is truth.
I think that, I just share little example. Dadi Janki used to say that as the message is, like if I tell you to say this to someone, very few will do exactly as it is. Oh, this doesn't sound right, we'll add something. If they give to other one, we'll add something. So that means I shouldn't say it, but mixing, not only I'm talking of knowledge, but everything as truth, as it is, not mixing. I shouldn't use word, but manipulating or, just doing it the way I am comfortable with, but not as truth. So these little sanskars, I think, from copper age of not being honest and truthful, very common. And some people even don't realize that, oh, I'm really talking honestly. I am truthful. But we know that there is something had been adulterated in that. So when I have that truth, everyone will trust you. Right. But if you are mixing it, changing it, every time I say something different, make an excuse or something, there won't be trust, right?
Right, right.
So when Baba says boat of truth and the trust, definitely truth and trust have deep connection. So we should work on ourselves, be authentic, be honest, inside, outside, same, thoughts, words, same. That truth will create trust. And we see that people have different percentage of truth on different people, right?
Right.
Because of the truth, which is invisible. Truth is not visible, right?
Right, right.
But trust is visible. Some might say, oh, why you didn't give me? Why didn't, like they will keep saying that. But they don't realize that there is lack of that trust because of the truth. I thought it was a really very, very good point, and I had been thinking about it, that why people suffer by thinking I'm not trusted, why I didn't be trusted. But they should work on the truth, and then they become trustworthy.
Right. That's a really deep point what you're sharing. I also liked from yesterday when you were saying that there's that such a sweet joy when Baba trusts you or the Dadis trust you, when Baba's instrument trusts you. There's such a sweet joy with it. And so to not think of, oh, I have to do this, but to remember the joy, that feeling, that feeling of being trusted.
And it's not just doing, It could be in relationship. It could be with anything, any task given to you is with trust. I remember Dadi Janki, she, oh, you can do that. I said, well, I don't know. I have never done it. I'm sure you can do. And that used to make me learn many, many things. And I used to say, she has so much trust. But now I realize that if we are authentic, real, there will be trust. And when there is trust, you will get very good assignments, right? And Yagya from very beginning.
Right.
But there are some people say, no, I don't know why I don't get. I have so many specialties. Nobody is really, they don't acknowledge, that kind of thought. But today we know that it's because of truth, right?
Right, right. It's very rarely people feel that they have done anything wrong. That there's something not wrong, but there's some transformation that's possibly that needs to happen in the self. Very rarely people acknowledge that.
But that is called self-effort, no? Because realizing and transforming and improving all the time.
Right.
I have to be better and better.
Right. The other thing that was very beautiful today was you were talking about that virtue is like a fragrance, that you don't see it, but you can smell it even from a distance. Like you were giving this example of 25,000 people and everyone smelled, the fragrance of the virtues. Could you talk about that a little bit more?
No, I was saying that whatever quality one has, you could be sitting at one place, but whole world will feel that. And that you come to know only when you meet people. Oh, you are so royal, but they have never met me. Or very beautiful way people will come and say it. And first you think it's praise, but it's their experience. And when did they experience? From where did they experience? Right? But I think that it spreads, right? It spreads. We are very focused on actions and words, but if we really get focused on our virtues, make that effort, then automatic there is recognition of that virtue all amongst everyone.
Right.
It's just, I was kind of surprised, and then I said, wow, this is interesting to see how everyone talks about that virtue. How do they know? I haven't met men, I haven't met them. They have seen me first time. But everyone was saying different things, and I was just, oh, that's right, that's right. That means I underline. But there is a lot of fragrance about each one of us.
Right, right. That's beautiful, really beautiful. The other thing, last question, because we are today is like running a little late. This aspect of what you were saying, self-service is that I'm being a detached observer, and serving others is that there's that pure drishti, and this detached observer as a silence. I was wondering if briefly, can you walk us through how do you watch things as a detached observer?
See, generally when we see something, oh, it shouldn't be like that. It should be like that. The thoughts come in the mind. Even there are some people, like class is going on and a lecture is going on. I remember one time we were in a program many years ago, and I had one or two sisters sitting next to me. So lecture is on, and here, oh, she shouldn't give example. This is not the right example. So I told them, you giving lecture here and I have to listen to one on the stage. But they keep commenting. So because they cannot listen, as they cannot see anything as a observer. So mind works, intellect works, words work. And also one time I remember Dadi Janki said, we are very subtly, there are some karmic accounts. So we are involving more and more just by listening, by seeing. We should go beyond, but instead of that, we get more involved. So the silence which is important, silently observe, right? But not keep thinking, keep saying, keep talking. It's a very common habit, right?
Right.
I always hear from back here, there, something about, oh, this is not right. But let me be in silence and observe. So that's what I realized when I was with Baba, that what he wants our intellect not to be too much engaged into everyone's part, everyone's action, which I think has become the habit. So intellect to remain divine, to silent, and the pure intellect, subtle intellect. That will be the achievement, or should be the stage.
Right. Beautiful, Lily. Thank you very much. So homework for tomorrow. Karankaravarhar, balance between service and self-effort. In order to maintain a balance between service or karma and effort for the self, that is, for yoga, you should especially remember one word. What is that word? That Baba is Karavanhar, and that I, the soul, am not so and so, but that I, the soul, am Karanhar, the one who does something. You already know the easiest gate of Maya, it is I. Therefore, the word Karavanhar, therefore the word Karankaravarhar will enable you to have this balance very easily. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you. So let's fly. Today will be short trip. And welcome to Vikti Journey Gyan Sarovar, the lake of knowledge where angels study.
पहुँचे हम मधुबन तो देखा अनोखा
Shanti. So it was a short trip, but it was sweet, right? So that was the first classroom was built in Gyan Server, and if you saw that there was a room, that was the Dadi's room, the beginning, and Dadi ji put the first brick right there in front of that Rajrishi, the hall. So maybe you might not know because it's all the way in. So when you go next, you make sure you visit that. So thank you. And now let's reflect on homework and then we'll take Drishti from Didi. Om Shanti. And tomorrow is Friday, so our schedule will remain same. Shanti.
Karankaravarhar, balance between service and self-effort. In order to maintain a balance between service or karma and effort for the self, that is, for yoga, you should especially remember one word. What is that word? That Baba is Karavanhar. And I, the soul, am not so and so, but that I, the soul, am Karanhar, the one who does something. You already know the easiest gate of Maya. It is I. Therefore, the one word, Karankaravarhar, will enable you to have this balance very easily.
Karankaravarhar. सेवा और स्व पुरुषार्थ का बैलेंस। सेवा व कर्म और स्व पुरुषार्थ अर्थात योग युक्त तो दोनों का बैलेंस रखने के लिए विशेष एक ही शब्द याद रखो। वह कौन सा? बाप करावनहार है और मैं आत्मा फलानी नहीं करनहार हूँ। माया का सबसे अच्छा सहज गेट जानते तो हो ही, मैं तो करणकरावनहार यह एक शब्द आपका बैलेंस बहुत सहज बनाएगा। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti. Everyone, good night. Om Shanti. Good night. Good night.